Distance learning is a way of studying at university level, but being able to carry on with the rest of your life. Being able to bring up your family, to hold down a career, to move around the world.
We have students from across the globe, from all different backgrounds. Some of them are working, some of them aren't working, some of them have done a university course at bachelor's level and then are doing a distance learning course at master's level. Some of them are retired. There are people of every walk of life, and I think that's one of the really enriching things about doing a distance learning course, is that you get to meet and interact with all these different people and you learn from their experiences as well.
The University of Leicester is one of the largest providers of distance learning education, certainly in the UK, but it's a significant presence around the world.
It has a long history of delivering distance learning courses at different levels within different subjects.
And we've learned from that experience to ensure that every student that comes through distance learning gets the same sort of experience that a full-time student on campus would get.
But we're not resting on our laurels, and we're always looking for new ways of supporting learning, new ways of enhancing the learning experience through the use of new technologies.
Ooh. So being distance learner at the University of Leicester, what's exciting is that you're actually joining a community of learners that are within a research-intensive and research-led institution.
Which means that we're not just engaged in teaching, we're also at the cutting edge of the development of new understandings that will be taught to future generations and indeed current generations working with us.
But from a student's perspective, what that means is that you get access to the latest information. The academics will be familiar with the developments in their field. They'll be leading those developments in many cases. And what that means from a student is that your materials that you receive as a distance learning student are constantly being updated.
I mean, even if we don't put it into the course itself, which often it does because we're the ones writing the courses, then it'll be something that we'll put up on the website, and it keeps all of our courses very, very current.
And things like summer schools, for instance, we encourage the academics to present their latest ideas, usually before they've been published. So the student is coming onto campus at summer school to see exactly what is happening in the field at that particular time.
But equally, that teaching, that experience of interacting with learners can also inform our research and test our research ideas.
You could tie something up here and get more bang for your buck, so to speak.
The benefits of doing distance learning from a student's perspective is career progression. You're here to enhance your life, and you're using the University of Leicester and the programmes available to you to be better at what you're trying to do. To move on perhaps from your current employer, or to develop into a new position within your organisation. And so the benefit for most students is quite material. They want a better standard of life, and they can see that they can get that better standard of life through education.
Also, the benefits are you can study something that is of interest to you, something maybe you wish you'd have studied when you had the opportunities earlier on in life. You can come back and fit it in within your current busy life.
And along the way, not only will you have developed your cognitive abilities, your problem-solving skills, but you'll also have learned a whole raft of other skills that you weren't even aware of in communicating with your tutors, in communicating with other students, in developing your understanding and applying what you've learned in real work circumstances.
So it's lived learning, and I think that's the critical thing about distance learning, that you're combining your study and you're combining your other lives as well. And you can use that learning experience to become a better person and to see the world through a very different lens.
Turn to gold, everything about corporate governance.